Welcome back to the Logger from Scratch series. As you can see, we have a new machine in the background. So I'm kind of sticking to what I said last video. And I think I'm going to switch it up. And we're going to just kind of do our normal thing. I still got the pickup and the skid steer, but I did sell the wheel loader and the auto car. Ripped the auto car. Did a lot of work for that, but it's fine. So yeah, this is our new machine. I'm just gonna be running. We're still leasing the 855. I think. I don't think I bought it. Maybe I did buy it. No, we're still leasing it. So I don't own that yet. As you can see, we only have 53 grand. So I can't really exactly buy that just yet. But I did take the money I got from selling the wheel loader and the auto car and the stuff that went with that, and bought the L-Tech. And I bought a log truck as well. Here, we'll just tap over there. I did go ahead and buy the FDR log truck with the double bunk. Oops, I turned it off. So we can haul the logs a little better with this setup. So we'll go ahead and run this over there. My plan is to run the L-Tech on the processor and the loader until we can afford to get another high cab machine, or for that matter, we might buy like a Hitachi 210 and put the processor head on it. That's a good setup. But yeah, this will be our new kind of deal here. Like I said last episode, I don't know for the viewers' sake, but I know for my sake, I was kind of getting bored of just kind of trying to think of ideas. It gets hard, so we're just gonna run it like this for now. We may go back, maybe on a different map, as more maps come out on 25, and end up making another, like, logging from scratch. I don't think I'll change the title, because technically we still did it from scratch to get to where we are now, so the title will probably stay the same, but, or the series name, I guess. But, we'll just do it a little bit differently now. And, yeah, so this is our new series. I'm hoping people will enjoy it. Actually, let's move this over here. Put the head a little closer. But I figured, like I said last episode, I get tired of just fast forwarding everything and all that. I kind of just want to yap and see what other people think about stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And whether or not this gets the video taken down or not, I don't know, but we're gonna find out. I figured we'll talk about the modding drama in the farm sim community right now, because it is crazy how butthurt some people get over simple things of just people's mods, man. I understand. Oops. Was that F2? There we go. I understand that people put a lot of hard work into those mods and they don't want them to be leaked, but all at the same time, just don't make people pay for them. It's as simple as that. I don't have anything against people who like use Patreon or anything for their mods, but if you're gonna do it that way, don't complain when stuff gets leaked, because you know it's bound to happen. The way Jordan does his stuff, it's free. No one gets it until it's actually out, and that's how it works. He's had a couple people in the crew, hey, can y'all test this out for me real quick, just to see how it runs in multiplayer or whatever. But that's as far as it went. There was no, playing with it for years at a time or whatever like that. That's all we did. So if you keep them free and then just leave it to yourself until it's actually fully released, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to deal with it getting leaked. So why take that risk? Because it's not exactly the most legal thing to do to make people pay for your mods. That is against Giant's terms of service, I'm pretty sure. Someone can fact check me on that, I'm sure. But yeah, that's not exactly the most legal thing to do. And I'm not saying go start hating on the guys that are doing it, or you know, reporting them or whatever. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go for it. But don't I'm not recommending it just because there's already enough drama in the world. We don't need to make more. But I had to talk about it because there's so much of it going on right now. For console community, they get nothing, which, I mean, hey, I mean, what do you do? We can't do anything about it, and they just whine and complain about everything. So it just makes it worse for themselves. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. Modding drama. Yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments about all this, if y'all have seen any of it. I'll just I'll open up Facebook, excuse me, and I'll see like 2 posts, and I'm just like, nah, I'm done. I have to go back to doing my normal life. Yeah. And I'm not gonna call out anyone specific because it's honestly it's a lot of the modding community that do it. It's not really anyone in specifics. But if y'all are watching this video, y'all know who y'all are, and man, just chill out. You know, because I love using mods, man. That's what makes this game better. That's what Giants allows their game to be, is a modded game for a reason, because that's the only way this game will ever do any good, is if people can mod it. It's SnowRunner's the same way. There's a lot of games out there that are the same way. They're only good because they can be modded. Can you imagine having to play with the base game login machines every time you played this game? Man, that would not be fun. And I did it for years on console. And when you're on console and it's the only thing you know, it's not as bad. But when you move to PC and why's this one being weird? There we go. When you move to PC and you start playing with mods like FDR and stuff like that, you realize just how bad the in-game stuff is. And it's hard to go back. Like I have a couple buddies that they don't really play games a lot, but they do play Farm Sim here and there, and we'll play together, and they're on console. And it's just hard for me to play with them. Mostly, honestly, because of the quality of life stuff, you know, super speed, super strength, stuff like that. It's just hard to leave that in the past when you're playing with someone from console. Oh, I need to buy a mulcher too. It's getting a little late here. I might have to change the time. I'll do that after this log. But yeah, as far as this series goes, I think I'm going to try and keep it on the Tuesdays and then do time-lapse stuff on Thursdays. I think that'll work out pretty good. That way I can still upload twice a week, but have a break in between each series, if that makes sense. Because I am recording this as of now. This will probably be uploaded in just a handful of hours here. So it probably I might just keep doing it that way. I don't know. I get into a point where I want to record it early, and then I end up getting and doing something else, and I just don't have time, and it sucks. So, I don't really know what else to talk about here, I'm going to be honest. I'm not good at this. Oh, I got that one stuck in my rollers. Yeah. How's everyone enjoying the 25 mods, specifically the FDR ones? That's a top. I don't even think that was that wasn't a real tree. That was just the top of one. Yeah, specifically FDR mods and stuff like that. Everybody enjoying those if you do play with them? I know I am. I'm having lots of fun. Why is this thing not? There we go. I've got a little multiplayer server that I do with a couple buddies in my Discord, and we've put, I think, a little over 30 hours on it, and we've cleared out a good portion of the map so far. But it's been fun. Really been enjoying 25 as far as, once again, the modded part of it goes. And that's what I always tell people. When people got like real excited for 25 and then they acted real disappointed, and I'm like, well, what did you expect? The game it didn't change. It just got a graphics update. That's pretty much it. And when one of these games releases, you just have to look at it as, okay, well, I know the game sucks, so what good stuff come out of it? Don't go into it expecting it to be good and find the bad stuff. Go into it expecting it to be bad and find the good stuff. That usually will always make it feel a little bit better. The good thing is, at least this game is different from Call of Duty, and they don't charge you $70 for it every year. I think it's only $50. I can justify 50 over 70 any day. For the same exact game, which, I mean, I'm guilty of buying Call of Duty year after year, but I mean, I've been playing it since I was just a wee little lad, so it's hard for me to not play that game, even how bad it is now. I just enjoy playing it. Alright, well, we got that. Let's see if we can get this loaded up real quick. Yeah, like I said, this is just a yapping sesh now, but I'm hoping people will interact with it more. Ooh, hello. And we can kind of make subjects, not trying to steal Jordan's idea with what he's been doing, because he's way better at this than I am, so that's for damn sure. But I just wanted something different, because it's like I said, it's hard for me to consistently come up with ideas and little things to do. We can just yap and log and put this in the background, or you can just not watch it at all. Honestly, either way kind of works for me. This probably will only be one bunk here. I don't even know if it probably won't make a full bunk. Or, well, it'll probably make a full bunk. It just won't make a full second. Oops. Yep. Man, it was funny, this weekend, or the last weekend as of recording this, we had a buddy's Mini X over, and I put, I think, like 12 hours on that machine. Man, I'm just not on it today. But put about 12 hours on the machine, and so for the login stuff, my grapple tilt in and out is backwards from how it should be, because for some reason it just feels more natural that way. I don't get it either. But like on excavator with a bucket or anything like that, if I have it the regular way, the normal way, it just, that feels natural, because it is natural, I guess. I don't know, but I ran that for so long, and I really figured when I'd come back in that it would throw me off with this, and it didn't. I guess I've got that muscle memory down now, where I was just immediately back into this like I never left. And it kind of amazed me. Crazy how muscle memory works. I loaded that one really forward. I've only been awake for about an hour, so I'm blaming it on that. 100%. If you're watching this on the same day I upload it, I may try and stream this afternoon, probably about, I don't know, 3 p.m. Central, maybe? Maybe a little earlier than that. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know if anybody will be watching this on the same day, or if that's going to even be relevant by the time y'all see this, but no promises, but I may try and stream today. It's been kind of rainy and nasty around here these past few days, so there hasn't been much to do. we'll just go ahead and throw these on that back on. Probably fit a couple more on that front, but we'll try and even it out some. Oh yeah, and so I don't know if anybody has ever operated like an older machine versus a newer machine. Let's just say like a 2000s model machine, and then something from like 2021 and up, or just really and truly like probably late 2010s up. Um, but the hydraulic speed difference is crazy. And that's kind of where I was going to go with that Mini X thing. So that Mini X it's a newer machine. I don't know the exact year model, but it's a newer machine. And I was running it. Well, okay, so in this game I run 150%, or I think it's 150 or 125 sensitivity, which is really fast for these machines in this game. But it just feels more natural to me running it that way, because I've run a lot more newer machines and they're a lot more jumpy and they're a lot quicker hydraulic wise. And always, the crew always gives me crap for doing it that way, but it just, that's what I'm used to. I've run, I don't know, a couple older machines and I get why. Which granted, these are excavators, so the hydraulic speed isn't necessarily slow. Wow, English isn't necessarily slowed down for the weight, because a lot of these log loaders are slowed down because, I mean, they're handling lots of weight overhead of something, so of course they're not going to be super fast. So there's a little difference there, but it's just that feeling, you know, you get it. It doesn't really leave. Get this unloaded. We'll stick these in that front one there. But yeah, so newer machines are a lot more jumpy than older machines. I've finally figured it out, and that's why I run higher sensitivity in this game. So it makes way more sense. But you can tell, I mean, when I swing over, my machine swings over a little bit more. It's funny, as far as I know, newer machines, or at least ones with very low hours, they don't do that. They don't have that like hydraulic delay. But these older machines, they do. They have that more hydraulic delay. That swing bearings kind of, you know, worn out, so it doesn't stop immediately. Like, I've let off my joystick for like a whole half second there before it actually stopped. So it definitely a little, definitely a little slower. Probably only get about, I don't know, maybe 30 grand for this. But yeah, we'll probably unload this truck and call it. But if y'all want to see anything special in this now, that we're kind of changing it up some, let me know. I'll try and do it consistently. Oh man, I thought I could get the other little guy there. We'll try and do this consistently, like I've been doing, or well, was doing, and then stopped for a little while. But I think I'll enjoy doing it this way a little more. Just because it's a little less time consuming recording wise. But yeah, so we'll call it there. Well, here, oh wait, I gotta actually sell the load. What am I doing? Or what are we thinking? I think I'm about like 31. 45. Wow, I didn't expect to get that much out of it. If you enjoyed this longer episode, like, sub, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.